Right, good evening folks, how are we all doing? As many of you know, I think a few of you don't based on your comments, but I'm back from Cuba now. I got back ridiculously late on Monday. I didn't make Pipe Club, so anybody who came along to the Pipe Club, I'm so sorry for not making it. I got in at about 4-5 o'clock-ish sort of time. No sleep for 36 hours, got an 8-day hangover to sleep off. My head is swimming with information, but my trip to Cuba was out of this world. The factories and plantations, everything, it was a spectacular trip. I loved every minute of it. Apart from the flight, I will say anyone in the UK, never fly flipping Virgin Atlantic. The biggest bunch of morons and bag of shit I've ever experienced in my life. We ran out of water halfway across the Atlantic. 450 people on a plane and they run out of water. Even we was late getting on. When we got on the plane, someone had been given the wrong boarding pass. That delayed us half an hour. A member of our group, Laura, from Dunhill Shopping London, was given the wrong boarding pass. Somebody had been given hers. They hadn't even checked it when she got on the plane. On the way back, they ran out of food. They ran out of coffee for breakfast. They're an absolute bunch of morons. The plane is so small. I have more space on Ryanair. The TV screens failed. Basically, the service is appalling. People sold goods in empty boxes. But anyway, whatever. Never fly Virgin Atlantic. If you have the choice, fly to France, fly to Germany, get another airline, because Virgin Atlantic are shit. But anyway, back to the purpose of this video, other than for me to apologise about the Pipe Club and say I'm back and everything's going to be running as normal. I shot over 40 odd gigs worth of video and picture footage. Some have been uploaded, as you saw, the video logs. Quite a few of my video logs are going to be big. So I've got a lot of editing I need to get done. I'm going to try get cracking on with that. But I've got footage from the plantations, the curing barns, the stripping houses, the sorting houses, aging, fermentation of leaf, drying of leaf. I went round the Romeo and Julieta factory, which has currently got the H. Upman crew in there making Upman and party gas at the moment. Went to the La Guito factory, originally Cuba's hidden factory where they produce Cohiba cigars. I went to the ICT factory that make all the machine-made sort of like minis and the Peritos and all the smaller cigars. I went to Habanos SA's headquarters. I went to so many tobacconists, it's unbelievable. I smoked so many cigars. I've now got a serious taste for rum. I've never drunk that much in my life. As many of you who know me are aware that I tend to drink once a month at Pipe Club. I'm not a drinker at all. So drinking mojitos and daiquiris for breakfast almost every day, bit of a shock to the system. And like I say, I've got an 8-day hangover at the moment. So that's, like I say, a lot more stuff coming from my Cuba trip. I'm just quickly going to roll a cigarette while I'm talking about this. I managed to track down some old brands that don't exist anymore. I managed to get some Belinda, which have been revived by ICT, the machine-made Cuban factory, and also Troya. They've only bought out one size of each. The Troya are a little bit smaller, and the Belinda are a little bit larger. Plastic tubes, machine-made. The Troya were a bit hit and miss, but the Belinda, they were freaking beautiful, sweet Cuban smokes. We're encouraging them to try and import them into the UK. Packaging-wise, they look amazing. You probably saw them in the my video of my goodies that I picked up while I was over there. I spent a fortune. Tipping culture doesn't quite cut it. You have to tip for everything. I got lost. Well, I didn't get lost. I was walking along the Malecon, which is sort of like the seafront in Havana. Stopped by the police twice, told I couldn't walk down the Malecon. They wouldn't even tell me which way to go. They wanted a bribe. I was refusing to pay. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, a little bit steaming. I ended up getting lost in the ghettos. Eventually found my way back after being offered drugs, women, cheap cigars, cheap liquor. It's freaking awesome. But anyway, I did a few trades before I went off to Cuba. I still don't know if Jeff has received his package yet. I hope you have, matey, because I've received yours today. It's got a bit bashed around in transit, but still. So let's have a look at what we've got. I've got a very rough idea of what I sent him. I sent him a few of my blends. Hoping in here there's a few interesting things. In the UK we don't have many options for neat burley blends unflavoured and things like that, so I've got some burley blending tobacco. So let's just what's the best way to open this? I quite like this knife, it's nice and sharp. Yeah, this has definitely been bashed around a little bit. I don't know if customers have opened this, to be honest. It says on the top it's hobby supplies, so I'll be intrigued to know actually what we've got in here. There we go, and we're in. Right. So, what have we got? Some Carter Hall pipe tobacco. Taste, aroma, moistness, freshness, mildness, no bite, good burn, even burning, good price. $3.05 for 1.5 ounces of tobacco. Jesus, man, that's like £2. £2 for what, 30, 38, 39 grams of tobacco? Wow. Right, I shall crack that open in a second. What do we got here? Ooh, it's got a little bit dry. Some dark fire cured burley. I freaking love Kentucky. And it's a bit dry, but ooh, that smells quite sweet. Total difference to the Kentucky we get in the UK. Right, I'll have to get my Pueblo stones into that, re-moisten this up a little bit. But there's a decent selection of Kentucky there. What have we got here? Got some toasted burley. Again, these have got a little bit dry in transit, but like I say, I can rejuvenate them. That smells quite sweet as well. I think something's seeped out a bit of flavouring in here, but that smells quite interesting. So I've got a bit of toasted burley. So far, my friend, this package is looking badass. Wow, some white Cuba burley. God, this has got some weight to it. Ooh. God, I like the cut. Little cube cuts. Huh. That's seriously freaking heavy. That smells a little bit more like what I'm used to. A little bit cocoa-y. I'm having fun playing with this stuff. And, oh, I got some Stonehaven. Oh, hell yeah. It's amazing. These are made in the UK on the Channel Isles, but as you know, they're only made for American tobacconists. Seems weird. A small little 1 ounce tin. Looks like a big tin of snuff. Is there a love letter? No, no love letter. But my friend, thank you ever so much for sending this to me. I really do appreciate this. I'm going to have to, like I say, I have to get a couple of Pueblo stones in these, moisten them up a little bit. But I'm looking forward to having an experiment. This cube cut burger looks interesting. And it smells nice. But like I say, it feels weird. It feels a little bit like gravel, because it's, like I say, it's gone a little bit dry, but these things happen when you send stuff halfway around the world. So, Jeff, my friend, thank you ever so much for sending this to me. I really do appreciate it. I hope my goodies have arrived with you. If they haven't turned up in the next week or two, let me know and I'll resend the package out to you. But thank you ever so much. Like I say, I'm going to have great fun experimenting with this stuff. Some toasted burley. And in fact, I could use what's in the bottom here as snuff as well. So, as I say, Jeff, my friend, thank you ever so much. I'm going to crack open this Carter Hall on camera because I'm rather intrigued. I've heard a few of you mention this in the past. I know nothing about it. It's amazing how the packaging differs. Oh, that's lovely and fresh. Woo! I quite like the smell of that. Right, I might have to have a bowl of this in a bit. But Stonehaven, I've wanted to try this for ages. Thank you ever so much, matey. I'm really am looking forward to this. So what is Carter Hall made up of then? I don't want to know. I will find out after I've smoked it, as I usually do. So my assumptions will be completely wrong, like they often are. Got a very familiar smell. But no, I'm going to wrap this back up, stick it in an airtight bag, and look forward to trying these. That's price of tobacco is unbelievable. In the UK, 15, 16 quid for this kind of stuff. Even if you buy shag stuff, you're looking at £10, $15. But no, I like this luxury pouch. Feel the freshness, and oh yes, that is fresh. That is very fresh. Jeff, my friend, thank you very, very much. I look forward to receiving John Daft Willie's package as well. He's sent that off now, so that should be with me in a couple of days. But I quite like the packaging on this. A lot better than the crappy English fold-over pouches we have. And it comes in a box as well. A lot of companies are starting to do this in the UK now, because you put your health warnings on the box and your inner pouch has to have nothing on it. But no. So, like I say, thank you, and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming out from my trip to Cuba. I'm spending a little bit of time with Kim at the moment, and I managed to get a few things uploaded, but I just hope I've got time to get them all edited. I need to do these videos several times. I need to do them for this channel, I need to make ones for the shop's channel, and I also need to make audio text versions of them for the screens in the shop as well. But yeah, so watch this channel. I've got so much stuff I need to get uploaded. So many cigars I need to review as well. I'm trying to think. Highlights, smoking highlights of the week. The Upmann Half Corona. I've never been a big fan of Upmanns, as I mentioned in my acquisitions video, but those Half Coronas are great little smokes for when you're going in between places. Probably one of the nicest smokes I have was by Hector Luis something Diaz. The cigars he grows himself. The space he grows his cigars in, you've got kind of slopes, you've got them in little valleys, you've got tobacco up high. The variety of style of tobacco he's got to work with on that little plantation is phenomenal, and the smokes are amazing. The wrapper is one of the sweetest wrappered cigars I've ever tried. Sweeter than a Dominican, not as sweet as a sugar dipped cased aromatic cigar, but such sweet, beautiful flavours. I thought they were spectacular, and for what I gather, he is giving an extra Urbania, so we're expecting Habanos to release a, shall we say, a blend to honour him, because the tobaccos he produces are second to none. Got to be one of the best Cuban cigars I've ever smoked. I got to try one of the Cohiba limited edition 2011 1966s. They were freaking big ass, strong, bold cigars. Somebody in the group didn't finish theirs, so after I'd finished one, I'd finished off their other half for the other. So I had 1.5 of those, one after another sort of thing. But no, the trip was amazing. If any of you ever have the chance to get over to Havana, just go. The place is spectacular. The people are so nice, so friendly. Just be warned that it makes a lot of sense to get half of your money in small, like 1s, 3s and 5 notes, the rest of it in larger notes for buying cigars and for paying for meals. But everything is quite cheap, but do be warned, you pay a lot, hell of a lot in tips. Every time I filmed or videoed or pictured anybody, tips. Everything is tips, tips, tips. Have a tip, have a tip. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of talking so fast and tripping over my words. It's that kind of place, basically. It's that culture. It's a tipping culture. So yeah, that's my 14-minute rant done out of the way. Jeff's package is spectacular, and I can't wait to have a bit of an experiment with these. So like I say, watch this space. I'll be tasting and reviewing these individually. I am intrigued by this Kentucky. It's, say, a totally different kettle of fish, and the cut, this is kind of just like a loose cut. Most things we have in the UK come in kind of the modern 1.5mm shag cut, so this is different. But this cube cut it's very intriguing. I thought I'd seen cube cut before. What I consider as cube cut obviously isn't, because this literally is like pellets, nuggets sort of thing. I don't know how well this will burn on its own, but only way to find out is to moisten it back up and give it a try. So like I say, I'll be putting up a hell of a lot more videos as we come. There'll be a lot more information over on my blog, mrtobacco.co.uk. and there'll also be a lot more information coming up on the Gauntleys blog, which is www.gauntleys.com/blog. That's GAUNTLEYS.com/blog. So, until later, my friends, all of you take care, and I shall see you soon. So, goodbye.